Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's 25-minute strength and balance workout. Okay, let's get ourselves warmed up before we begin. Just step touching now and bringing in some light arm movements just to gradually bring up that heart rate and get the blood circulating around the body. Right, let me tell you a little bit about today. So you can see the place is littered with equipment. I have a mat in front of me and I will be going to the floor for tricep skull crushers. Now, if you don't want to go to the floor, you can just do an upright tricep extension, just standing upright and do your tricep extensions. Okay, that's just for anyone that likes to go to the floor. Sometimes I find myself, if I go to the floor, I can get away with a little bit more weight than I can with upright tricep work. So just in case anyone else out there feels the same way, we'll head to the floor with that one. So that's one that's standing out today. I'm using a chair for hamstring curl. That's a body weight exercise. I'm going to split it up to give your wrists a little break from being in that sort of plank position. So we'll have the other leg further along in the workout, okay? I've included exercises today with some of them have balance moves in it, just to get a little work in for our balance as well as strengthening the body. Now I'm bringing back the pistol squat, and that's that is probably the king of balance exercises. So I'm going to do a modified version using a chair. So if you want to do a pistol squat, you probably definitely need your chair today for that, okay? Right, let's get going now. A little bit bigger, the moves here. Sweep those arms in front of your body. If there's anything else I've forgotten, I'll just tell you as we go along here. I'm quickly trying to read over everything in front of me here. Okay, so a couple of new exercises. You may have done them before, but they're new to the channel. So there's the seated back fly. That's one that'll be new to the channel. We usually do a standing back fly. Now, if you want to do it standing, you can, but just mixing it up. And again, bringing your chair back in, you're going to realize how valuable your furniture is in your house after today's workout. That's good. Step touch it across and big arms. Good. Let's count down these arms. Keep the legs moving. 5 and 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now keep the legs going. Let's do 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now curl the leg. Curl. That's it. Now let's hit the hamstrings a little bit. We do have the hamstring curl coming up on the chair today. Even though it's body weight, it's very, very powerful exercise. They're hitting the back of your upper thigh. And you're going to see how great body weight exercises are today just by introducing that one. Bring that heel up towards your bum. Good. I'm going to try and get all these muscle groups to work today. You're going to see the biceps and the triceps coming in a good bit. So we're getting those front and back of those arms all worked out today. Good. Bring these arms up in front. That's it if you can. Nice front raise here. That's it. Good. Well done. If you find you're falling all over the place with some of the moves, you can put down your foot just to regain balance and then try again. Just keep trying. Balance is all about practice and trying. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Some nice torso reaches. Stretch across. That's it. Good. Reach across the room. Use your breathing as well. Tap out that toe. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold the legs about hip distance or shoulder distance, depending on your own body type, and circle those arms. And circle. Good. And circle. Well done. That's it. Good work. Now, other way. Big circles for me. That's it. You're doing great. Keep that chest upright as you circle to the front, because the tendency is to drop the chest. So keep nice and upright. Be conscious of that. 2 to go. Last one. Hold the legs out again. Little squat thruster. Heart rate's up. Blood is pumping around the body. Good. If you're tired, leave out the arms. Keep the big muscles in the lower half moving. Good. Reach up and reach. That's it. Reach. tailbone to floor, chest stays high. 2 to go, and we'll get started. Good. Stationary walks, just let these ankles get a little bit of action as well, and the calves will warm up too. And because we're not kind of doing any walks or steps today, I'm not sure whether the calves are coming too much into today's workout, but we'll get them here. Let's get them here. Very easy just to do a little up and down, getting some blood circulating around the lower leg. Great. Now we're doing our 15 seconds to rest or transition. I thought we might need it today with A, being strength, and B, having to get up and down off the floor. 45 to actually do the work. You can increase that work time if you want to. If you feel that 45 seconds is not enough for you, you can add on another 10 seconds. You can just, when you see me performing the exercise in that 15-second rest, you can start in with me. If you need more rest, you can take that too and just decrease your work time. Right, when we get started, now the first one, keep going actually there and I'll show you. It's a curtsy lunge. Now it's a full curtsy lunge. Knee down, opposite leg up, and there's where your balance, well, the balance will come in even with curtsy. A lot of people are very unbalanced with curtsy. One side only, and knee up. Now if you really struggle with curtsy lunges, first of all, you can leave out the weights and put a chair and hold a chair in front of you. That'll help you. Or you can just do a little curtsy and knee up. Okay? We'll do the other side, exercise 2. Okay, have fun. Enjoy your workout. Enjoy getting stronger. And I forgot to say, if you have a selection of weights, I'm going to be passing back and forth with the weights today. So if you have a selection of weights, have them around. Okay. Now, because curtsy is a big leg move, I'm going to go with my heavier 3 kilograms each, which is about 6.5 to 7 pounds each. Okay, are you ready? Let's go for it. One leg only, and then knee up. So again, we're introducing that balance by lifting one leg. Now instantly you can feel your abdominals really tightening up and engaging, and I hope you can once you lift that leg up off the floor. Okay, good. The brain really knows that there's some instability going on in the body there, so it'll switch on those muscles to keep us safe. Good, because your tummy muscles really do stabilize your spine. Good. And back and knee. Feeling that leg getting a good deal of work. What a huge strength, lower body strength exercise, the curtsy lunges. Right, you have 15 seconds, my heart rate's up, to rest, or go for it if you want to, other leg. Take in your air. I'm feeling breathless after that one. Okay, let's go. Make sure your workspace is clear as well. You don't want to be stepping back on anything. And your knee, curtsy, knee, curtsy, knee. Now we're going to go to the chair next for the hamstring curl. So body weight exercise. I'm just doing one leg. I want to focus completely on one leg. Good. Curtsy. Keep that chest upright for me there now. Don't look at the floor. Very straight back for me. That's it. Try and put your weights down on a height as well. Like I know this step is not particularly high, but if you have another chair around or a kitchen counter, it just saves your back. Right. Hamstring curl. No familiar here. Lift the leg as high as your hip if you can. If you're all the way down here, you mightn't get the benefits. Lift up as high as your hip and then bring the heel towards your bum. Try and get yourself comfortable with your other leg. Just stay on one side. It's going to be tough now for 45 seconds. Draw that heel in nice and slowly. Feel the back of the leg, that's your hamstring, contracting and relaxing. Curl, extend. Curl, extend. Come on, nice long leg out. Good, keep breathing. Now we're going to the floor next. Tricep skull crushers. Don't be put off by the name. Okay, it's just the weights come down towards your head, and I think that's where it gets its name from. I can't think of any other reason why it's called skull crusher. Now tricep extensions, double arm there for you. You're just doing the exact same thing upright. Okay, Right, anyone who wants to get to the floor, come on down with me. You might find you can get away with more weight down here on the floor. Raise up those weights, gently bring them down behind your head. Keep the elbows parallel and keep your arms close to the ears, the earlobes. Don't let your arms flare out. Okay? So a good way you could think of is that they stay in line with the sides of the mat. They're not going out beyond the sides of the mat. At least I hope mine are not. I can see them with my peripheral vision, or my full vision even, so I know I'm not flaring out, because that's super dangerous for the elbow. You could end up with problems with your elbows. Good work. Time seems to go so fast when you're down on the floor. Okay, now we are going to go with one leg bicep curls. Let me get this out of the way. Here's a balance exercise. Now we're going to curl the weights, but I'm going to add an extra challenge with today's curls by lifting one leg. Now you can tap your toe down if you're losing that balance. Good. I've stayed with my heavier weights here, but of course you can always come down lighter. Now we're going to change over any second. Let's switch legs so that the other leg gets a chance. So you might find one leg harder than the other. We want to provide balance for the body even with our balance exercises. Tap your toe if you're losing that balance. It's much easier to do balance exercises when you stay focused and you're not talking. Good. Next one, alternating pendulum with a lateral raise. I'm going to push myself. I'm going to stay with these. So pendulum, working the little glute medius, glute minimus, our little hip muscles, and then a lat raise. It's a bent arm lat raise, okay? Let's go with it. Get the legs first. Good. Bent arm lat raise. That's it. Bend the arms a little bit and squeeze. Well done. Squeeze. Keep going, you're doing great. Squeeze out those shoulders for me. Good. Now we don't have hip muscles, so to speak. We just have an extension of the glute maximus, which is the glute minimus and medius, which lie underneath the glute maximus and extend around the top portion of our leg. You can always do them lying down as well. Now we're back to the hamstring curl. I'm actually glad to give my wrists a break from the heavier weights. I'm waiting for that break. Okay, we're going to do the other side, so the other leg. So I hope you remembered what leg. Okay, hands are feeling a little bit jaded from gripping, but however we go for it. Good. Extend. Yes, I remember what foot was down in front of me. So just remember you're switching legs here. 20 exercises. I don't know if I said that to you at the beginning. So it's a no repeat, except we just have to do left and rights to provide that balance. Good. Now just seated back row next. Seated. You can do it standing if you like, but for some people it really helps their back if they're actually in a chair for seated back row or a bench. And curl and extend. Well done. Okay, join me here on your chair. You might get away with heavier weights if you sit down as well, so there's an advantage. So what we're going to do is draw the belly button into the spine, bring your chest down towards your legs and roll the weights back. Again, keeping the elbows tucked in. Tuck the elbows in. Don't let them flare out like this. Don't rotate the weights. Now focus. That's it. And draw the weights back. Sorry, the elbows, and the weights back behind you. Good. And back behind you. Now we're going to do an alternating, that's both legs. Side lunges next and bicep curl. If you can't do side lunges, you can side step. Breathe in. Breathe out. Get your breathing going. That's it, good. Well done. Ooh, feeling the upper half with that. Right, side lunges. I'll stay with these heavier weights. Okay, so either Side step if you can. There's a bicep curl coming into this if you want to, it's optional. We have biceps creeping in a lot today. Bicep curl. Good. And curl in the middle. Make sure you're switching legs because it's a no repeat today. That's it. Curl. Gently step out to the side, keeping that chest upright for me. Well done. And curl your weights. Good. And curl. Keep going. Upper body next. We have alternating, so that's both sides. Lateral raise and front raise. Let me show you here. You can stagger your feet if you need help with your back. Alternating, lateral out to the side, and front is your out to the front, your front raise. And change sides, because again, no repeating today. Good. Well done. Lift, change sides. Lift, great. Lift. And the reason why we stagger the feet is it just takes that little bit of pressure off your lower back. It allows you to just very gently lean forward, and that helps the lower back immensely. It doesn't mean you drop your chest to the floor, you keep your back straight, but just that slight little lean to the front helps your lower back. Good. Keep going. Now, this single leg deadlift, I brought it back today. So make sure, I'm going to go down for the weights with that one because I find that is not as bad as the pistol squat, but it does really require a lot of balance, okay? So single leg deadlift, take your time, engage your abdominals. Weights down to the floor. You can tap out your toe if you need to. Take your time. Even if you only get 8 reps, it's fine, okay? You can pause the video and do another round of it if you want to. Better off doing slow, exaggerated reps with these single leg exercises. And you're going to really feel that standing leg quivering a little bit. Hopefully you'll feel some work going on in the other leg as well, maybe a little bit into the hamstring and the glutes as you raise that leg behind you. Don't worry about getting all the way to the floor, okay? That's not necessary. Good. I think I'll get one more here. Okay, and we've the other leg to do because we have to work rights and lefts, okay? All right, get yourself ready for it because it does take a while to get into it. Now, belly button in, breath in. Let the air out on the way up. Breathe in, hold your breath. Breathe out. Breathe in, hold it, hold it. Now let the air out. So by you breathing in, you're filling up your abdominal cavity with pressure. And that pressure acts literally like filling up a balloon with water. It acts like it protects your lower back, okay? You should do that all the time when you're lifting weights or squatting, and get that breathing technique right. It's a little bit difficult if you're talking, so let's do one without talking. Whoop. And all the way back up. Now I'm going to stay with these. We're going to do a little squat, tricep, kick back, stand tall, okay? Use a chair if you need help with the squatting part. I think if you have a chair like this where the backs don't get in your way, you'd be able to do a kick back. But just watch if you have a chair where the weights might crash off the back of it. Sit down, kick back, up, sit down, kick back, and up, sit down, kick back, stand tall. Don't go too fast with it. Make each section of the move very precise. Sit down, kick back, keep the elbows tucked in, stand tall. Sit down, kick back, stand tall. Good. Feeling the back of the arm getting some work. Let's do one more. And stand tall. Now, let's balance our bodies again. We're going to do a one leg pec deck. Now, I rushed into that. Pull your belly button into your spine. Press the other foot firmly into the floor. And we'll work the chest by doing a pec deck, but we're working on balance. We'll switch around the legs now at about the 30-second mark or 25-second mark. Good. Well done. Feeling a little quiver coming in. Do you dare to lift that knee a little higher? Let's put that down now and switch legs. Pull the belly button into spine again. Press that other foot firmly into the floor. Focus on the chest as well. Good. This is really difficult. Keep going, you're doing great. Well done. A few seconds left. Now we have a bicep curl, into shoulder press, into tricep extension now. I think the weakest link here will be the tricep extension. So if you do decide to go to heavier weight, watch that. So curl, up into shoulder press, tricep extension, and back down. Okay, let's go together. Curl, up, extend, and back down to the beginning. Curl, up, extension, and draw the weights back down. Now even when you're drawing the weights back down, keep those elbows tucked in to your body. Tuck them in, that's it. Bring them back down into your little waist pockets. Good, this is a nice combination move. The drawback of it is one of these muscle groups will be weaker than the other, and because of that you have to pick a weight that the weaker muscle can cope with. So that's the only drawback of these combination strength exercises. But a good pro is they're great at saving time if you're in a rush. All right, now whereabouts are we? Pistol squat, here we go. You ready for this one? Body weight exercise. Wonderful for balance. I'm going to push the chair up against something so it doesn't move, particularly on a wooden floor. Watch that. Put one leg out in front of you. It's a one leg squat. Sit down, make sure your bum makes contact with the chair. Sit down, stand up. Now you're going to see why I called it the king of the balance exercises. You can really feel your ankle. It is just going crazy down there. It's quivering away. Good. Sit down. These are tricky. If you don't practice them, they're very tricky. I really do encourage you to practice the pistol squat. Good. If you're really struggling, try one, try two, and then just go into a regular box squat where you sit down and just stand up with 2 feet on the floor. At least you're still working those glutes and those legs. Okay, do you want to shake it out? Now it's the other leg. If you want to go a full minute or 50 seconds or so, you can. So let's get ourselves ready. Find that balance. Draw that belly button to your spine. Point that leg out. Make contact with that chair. And up we come. Good. And up we come. And you might find one side is a lot weaker than the other, and that's totally normal. Don't worry too much about that. And drive up. Got a nice tummy exercise coming next. A nice standing oblique crunch. Good. Give the legs a little bit of a break after this. And then 2 exercises after that to work the back, the glutes. That's your bum muscle if you're not familiar with glutes. And your biceps are coming into the last move as well. Drive up. Well done if you got through that one. You can let me know how you got on with that one. Okay, now I'll leave that chair actually. We're going to do a seated back fly. Right, standing oblique crunch. Nice bit of mobility now this one. Join me now. Just again, it's the rib cage coming down towards the leg coming up rather than trying to bring your elbow all the way down. A lot of people try to get that elbow all the way to the leg. It's just the elbow is just part of the body. It's along for the ride. You should feel a lovely crunch going on there as you draw that rib cage down towards the knee coming up. That's it. I'm a little bit out of breath after the pistols. It'll show you what a powerful strength exercise it is. It got the heart pumping. That's it, good. 10 seconds left here. Nice and slow. Not looking for 100 reps or anything like that. Just about 10 or 12 good reps will do there. Seated back fly. Okay, I'm actually going to go with my lighter weights for this one. It is a challenging exercise. Sorry, I want to show you upright if you don't want to sit down. So standing up, you might be able to go heavier upright. But anyway, I'm going to show you today on the chair. You're dropping your tummy down towards your legs. It feels like you're kind of gone too far, but you really hit the back muscles. If you can get your tummy, your chest down towards your legs, you can really feel your back muscles working here as the shoulder blades come together behind you. Good. Try and get those weights up parallel to each other. That can be a bit tricky if you have muscle imbalances. Good work. How are you getting on with this one? That's it. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good work. Okay. Right, we're on the last move. I'm going to go up heavier. I know I'm finishing my workout, so I'll push myself a little bit. Okay, so back to these blue guys and butt squeezes. Now, once you get your squeeze going there behind you, add a bicep curl. That's it. Now, you don't have to. You can hold the weights out in front. If you feel you've worked your biceps enough, focus 100% on your glutes. The option is there. Squeeze out. Now hopefully you are feeling the glutes squeezing there. Good. Tuck in the elbows. And hopefully you're feeling those biceps getting a nice bit of work. Built up a nice sweat today. If you enjoyed today's workout, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button there below the video. Just let me know that you're enjoying your strength workouts too. Well done. And a nice big dumbbell clap with the heavy dumbbells there today. Well done, that was great. Really enjoyed today's workout. Wonderful, feeling really like the muscles have got, we're put through their paces. And that's what you want with strength training. A lot of people would be afraid to lift a little bit heavier, but you want to feel like your muscles are quivering a little bit once you are done. Even a short workout like today's, they go a little bit heavier and you will save time. So because you're putting your muscles through their paces and increasing the intensity of the workout, and therefore you will reach muscle failure. And yes, it is a term in the fitness industry. You'll reach muscle failure quicker, which makes it that little bit more of an efficient workout for you. Now I understand it's all very well and good in theory. You do need to have a selection of weights in order to achieve that. But again, I find dumbbells are a wonderful investment. If you can, maybe if your birthday's coming up or whatever, Christmas or some occasion where you'd like to invest in your own body and your own self, pair of dumbbells, a heavier pair of dumbbells if you feel like the lighter ones are getting too light for some of the exercises, is a wonderful investment for your own body. Now I want you to cool down, so as always you'll find a link for my cool downs in the description box below the video. Spend some time stretching out. I'll be adding a new cool down to it really soon. Nice 10-minute cool down that you can do after every workout that you do here. Just work on that flexibility and mobility because it is very important that we spend time on that. Drink your water. Even if you feel you didn't sweat much today, you need to be drinking your water to rehydrate and let your muscles recover. And I will see you in the next workout. You did wonderful. Big thumbs up to you. See you soon.